Alright, back in the shed. Super Bowl Sunday. It's about 20 minutes to game time. We've been out here for the last couple of hours winding the connections up on this trimmer array here, and making last minute checks here and there. One thing I've failed to do, or forgot to do, or didn't remember to do, or some way or another, there, that number 19 right there is parallel with that resistor, and it was tucked back underneath there all the way in the fold of the chassis down there, and I had missed it when I went through and the first time, and happened to notice it down in there, and had to extract it. And let me tell you, there's just no way in the world you're going to get to it unless you desolder these here and pull this thing back out of your way in order to get down there and get it. It ties from the J5 to the H7 tube, right down there. I think it's pin 5 or pin 4, something like that. Here it is right here. And there's a resistor that was bad, that you could probably see the replacement resistor right there. They're very difficult to deal with unless you pull, like I say, unless you pull this loose, and you need a monster gun in order to do it. Most people will just piss it off, but I managed to get it done. Now we've got the power wire back on it temporarily. We still got to stick a fuse in here, and I need to double check the voltages coming in and see what it's putting out. I may have to put a dropping resistor in it. I checked. Let me back this out again. I checked the, yeah, get that back over there, get this back up here. Went through and double checked the tubes again, and one, let's see, the other of the K6s, I know I replaced one because it was, I think, shorted or something like that. The other one was down in the iffy zone again, or in the iffy zone. So I had ordered some, I don't know, about a month ago, and I've had them here, and I just remembered them and pulled them out. They're kind of a match set. And double checked the tubes on this. The J6 was wonky, so I had to replace it. Went to metal on that, went to metal on this, and the one plate was weak on the rectifier tube, so I pulled it out and put a GT tube in it. It'd probably hold up a lot better than that G tube will. So I don't remember if I had this dial panel on in the last video, but we got it mounted up. These are the old knobs that the radio came with. I put them on there temporarily to get for any testing purposes and everything. And we got it restrung. And we got the rubber grommet for the tuning shaft. We got it affixed with some super duper glue. And let's see what else we did. Not sure at this point. Everything sometimes gets a blur. So we're going to check this thing out again and see how she does. So let's see. We did get the speaker cleaned up, but I have a feeling there is an additional issue with it. I believe the spider has come unglued from the basket, so I gotta get in there and look real close at it and see what it's going to do. But first we can make a test with it anyway. So let me get set up here and we'll be back. Alright, we're all set up now. I had to go through and double check my antenna. I found that that there was a wire broke loose on this little busy coil right here to the far side. It parallels this inductor here, and it was open, so I resoldered that and then reheated a lot of the other connections there and double checked all the resistances of all the small coils there, and they all seem to be up to snuff. So now we've got it hooked into the isolation transformer. We're not going to use a dim bulb. Got the speaker all set up, antenna set up, and we're hooked into here. I'm not sure if we're going to get anything on shortwave because I didn't get the plate antenna remade or even finished, finished. So I hooked a long wire, one of my long wires, to the input point on the antenna, and then also got a long wire on a separate long wire. I got two long wire antennas, one that goes in a huge loop around the canopy, and the other one's L-shaped that goes out to the fence line and comes back to the canopy. So and that's the one that you see there. The other one is the loop that goes around the canopy. Okay, now let's go ahead and kick her on. There we go, we got lamps. So we're pulling 37, 38, 41, 48, 56, 61, 63, 64. So we'll be pulling about 650 calicams. So now there's no nothing else done to this thing. So, and I believe we're on AM. So let's see if we get anything.
Including the regular season and postseason numbers, 16 is the most ever by a quarterback.
That is our ESPN affiliate. It's Super Bowl time. So we want to wind this up pretty quick so I can go in there and catch what's going on. I already missed the touchdown. Okay, there's that one. Now, my CFLs are right there, and there's the antenna right there, so we're going to get buzz. there's a problem with that thing. I even pulled it apart and cleaned it. So there's must be some traces on the board that that are not there. So reason that way it cuts on it there. Okay, so we got that. We're getting something there. Okay, the speaker does have a problem, and it's not because of any of that. It's because I think the spider's loose, has come unglued. So we do have life. Let's see. Kick it over to the B for the shortwave band. I got some slippage on this little wonky pinch roller right here. I'm gonna have to do something with that. Yeah, see it. Slippage. So let's do it by hand. Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, here's we've got oscillator is working. I don't know how good though, but it does. You can tell it by the sounds that it's making, even though it's not picking up anything. We'll have to double check the. I'll have to double check these things, the boost switches. Alright, so we're getting something anyway.
Monster.com empowers you to score your next position and win the job hunt. Go to Monster.com today. We all know the game isn't over till it's over. You just got to keep driving towards the end zone.
There
and when it's time to turn the game around, you need all the right parts to play together. So next time you need a partner in your car, don't call it quits. Head to eBay Motors.
So stay tuned. We'll have some more coming in another day or so. Thanks for watching.
And you can keep